Jesus said this. It's not my word. These are the words of Jesus, all right? He says, do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth. You say, treasure, the idea here is not about treasure, you say. Sometimes we pay too much attention on the word treasure. And we think that, when Jesus said, do not lay up treasure for yourselves, that he's talking about treasure. So the old Christians, the first generation of believers, they have come across, and they have come around and said, okay, you shouldn't even touch treasures at all. That we shouldn't have anything to do with treasures at all, that don't even touch it, don't even go there. That wealth, treasure, money doesn't belong to Christians. But you see what God just said here. See what Jesus just said. Do not lay up treasure for yourself. You see, the bottom line here and the key word here that Jesus is trying to pay our attention to is not that we shouldn't have treasure. It's not that we shouldn't, build wealth. It's not that we shouldn't have wealth. It's not that we shouldn't make money. It's not that we shouldn't be rich and wealthy. But what Jesus is actually trying to tell us here is that the motive of your wealth accumulation, the motive of your making money, making wealth, building legacy or something should not be self. Your motive for building wealth should not be self. When you lay out treasure, make sure that those treasures have a motive of being used for eternal purposes. That even any amount of money you could compile and put together, make sure you have a goal and a target and a mission of directing those treasure and those wealth to be used in benefiting humanity, in benefiting others, and in doing good, and in doing service to man and to God, in expanding the kingdom of God, in establishing the righteousness of God. So the problem is not in gathering wealth.